Let's see.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Batis, how are you?
I'm doing good. How's it going?
Good, good, good. Beautiful day today. Are you back in New York?
I'm back in London. I was
Back in
in New
London.
York for
In
work.
London. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I can't see you. I don't know why.
Can you see me now?
Yes. Nice, nice. I love that sweater. That's cute. I love that. Okay, cool. So basically now, since you told me that, we want to stick with that concept, basically Jay just said, I think as far as scaling wise, what were you thinking as far as like the dimensions and proportions for the characters?
What does that exactly mean?
Like the size of them, like how big they're going to be, basically. Like,
Within the world, you mean?
Yeah, within the world. Yeah, exactly. Like if it's going to be the size of like a sim character, like Grand Theft Auto character, or something like that. That's what they want to know. It's pretty much like the scaling, the size of it.
How much smaller is a sim character than a Grand Theft Auto character?
It's actually the camera. I think that's what it has to do with, because when you play on Grand Theft Auto, it's little. Have you played Grand Theft Auto online?
Of course.
Yeah. They're different because I think isn't Sims the camera's pretty much backed up the whole time when you play Sims. I don't think you really have much of a. See, I was playing Sims back in the day when it was like old school. I haven't played Sims new, so I don't know if it's like more advanced now, but.
Okay. So from that third person.
Mm-hmm.
So from that third person point of view camera, where you would see the full avatar head to feet, I'd say it would be more like GTA Fortnite.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome, cool. And we can always adjust it later, but we just want something to start off with, obviously. So, do you have any pictures you want to show me of just some ideas, or do you just anything else you want to tell that you were thinking about how you wanted to go through characters, or because we're just going to go and get started. I think he already has some ideas going, but of course, I would like to hear if you have any feedback or anything else you want to throw in there.
Can you pull up the presentation? His name was Jay, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, we can make a meeting tomorrow or as soon as he's with his girlfriend tonight for dinner. So okay. He didn't have it on him, but I do know which concept you went with. You went with the modern concept. I know that's the one that you picked. I think it was like number 3. It was
like modern and quite fashionable and street style.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely still the same thing. I had a creative director come in that had some opinions on like what those characters could potentially look like in a bit more.
What do you say?
In a bit more definition, but it's exactly that direction. He just sketched them. So if it helps, I can give you those sketches, but I would like to stick with that same kind of high def fashion aesthetic that we picked out last time. Let me just quickly share with you this board. 1 second.
I just wouldn't want to share. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to do that. I mean, just because, like how you said, the creative direction, I just would want to see maybe what Jay came up with first before, because I don't want to throw him off. That's what I'm trying to say. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, was this just like a concept, or is this pretty much how you want it to be then? Like what he drew, the creative director. Like, hang on, quick, guys. Hang on.
Okay.
Hey, I'm in a meeting. Let me call you back. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. All right. So yeah, go ahead. You can share your screen. You can share it if you want. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. I just want you to take screenshots.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm recording, so too. So.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So cool. Okay.
So I'm just going to slide through them so you can screenshot it. But basically, he sketched out what that fashionista style is allowed to look like, from like a parameter of like, for the creative direction.
Okay, I like it because it's really neutral, but at the same time it's It's really I like her. I like the middle one. That one's for he. No, actually, that's her.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah. So I mean, I gave already Jay the direction to make sure that it's got like a distinct look. This guy, just as a creative director, like he came up with all kinds of shit for us. It's not done yet, but like we explore things like what should rooms look like. Could we use this AI for it to like generate 10,000 different versions of it? We played around with stuff like this. And then we ended up with these sketches of wherever they are. 1 second. With these 6 fellas here.
Okay. Jay, I'm going to show him this. I want to see what he says. I think that yeah, it's going to be fine. I think that I like him. Do you want to go with that then, or do you want us to show you also maybe our ideas too, or what do you want to do? Like what are you thinking? Like, do you really like these?
I do like these actually.
Okay, that's fine. What about like
I'd love to see what he's done himself without confusing him, because I'm sure he's gone more for like sneakers and hoodies and stuff like that, which is cool.
Actually, Jay, no, he's very into like he's very it's really fashion with him. Like, so it's like intense. It's almost intense, but I mean it's intense in a really refreshing way. But like I said, it's just hard to. It's just very important because we want to make sure that people can relate to these characters. So it's going to be, we have to make sure that it's not going to, maybe throw somebody off if they're like, well, I don't, you want them to feel like they can feel comfortable with them. So it's but at the same time, I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I like these characters, I do, but it's just, the outfits, it almost looks like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I like the outfits, I do, but I feel like it's kind of like a space, like almost like they're on a spaceship. Like you know what I mean? Like Star Trek or something almost. And I mean, if that's what you want to go with, that's fine. We can do that. But I mean, that's up to you. I want to see what he has to say too. Do you want to keep him plain? Do you want everything just to be plain like that then? Like, however, because I mean, this guy right here in the middle is just completely, the suit is just completely like plain.
Yeah, it's just a full uniform, basically.
Well, yeah, uniform. I mean, yeah, uniform. See, like it looks like almost like a Star Wars. I like it though. I dig it. I do. But see, I thought you didn't want to go like too futuristic, but I mean, I dig this. I'm
so the guy will share something probably while we're working to help like set parameters of like what's acceptable, what's not. Because we went through all of this, like, hey, do we want to do it like this? Kind of like, like modern Star Wars galactic battles? Do we want to go like quirky and like young in this kind of like, current like augmented reality fashion style? Do we want both?
This is I don't know. I like the colors. Colors make people happy. The neutral colors, the dark colors that you have, it's kind of depressing to me a little bit. I
think the colors are very playable with. That's not really the colors aren't thing.
Okay. All right.
So anyway, you have the screenshots. I really want to like not speak more on it from parameters perspective. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, I if that's what you want to go with, we can just go with that. And then, I mean, there's not even a point really for me to even have a designer then, I guess, at that point, because because I mean, you know what I mean? That's why I'm just kind of like, I didn't know that you had someone else do it to like design stuff for you. So I'm like, I don't know. It's good. It's good.
He's a creative director who has sketching skills.
I know, right? Is there any way to like get some sort of like feedback on those from maybe the public in any way? Like maybe run some sort of like I don't know, just to get feedback
Yeah, so we'll talk, I guess, with Jay tomorrow. I liked what we were going with from him. This is the creative director, and he's just gonna like share with us a rule book of what he thinks, right? He wants to avoid us going too sci-fi, basically. But he doesn't want us to do something that looks like too much like what Genies has done or Zepeto has done, which is why I think he kind of settled with this. But let's see. you know.
See, I thought this was going to be more like Dolce & Gabbana fashion stuff, or maybe even like, I'm talking like maybe even like 2018 Dolce & Gabbana like type thing. I mean, that's what I thought, because this is very sci-fi looking to me, at least. I'm acting like if I were a consumer right now, if I were to play, because I'm still a person, you know. So let's pretend I was going on your website right now and I saw these characters. I would automatically assume that this was to me, it looks like some sort of Star Trek space type thing, almost like an airport, like in a spaceship. But I like it, but it just really honestly depends on the environment, Batis, you know. The characters have to
exactly.
Yeah, your characters
have to match an environment, exactly. And so the environment, what did he choose environment wise? Let me see, did he define that?
Do you want to send us a link to this then, and you just want to, we can just use this board for the
Yeah, the thing is, he's supposed to share with me his final decision as a PDF, because we paid him for like a creative direction package, basically. And I want his final choices to basically just be in there. So I'm not sharing with you something that'll just confuse you, because this is a lot. There are like over 300 photos in here, and there's no doubt in my mind that this will just cause confusion.
It will, just because I've realized that the best thing to do is just to take things in steps and then go that way. So I mean, I don't want to confuse him either. You're right. I think let's just see what Jay has to say tomorrow about everything, and let's show him. I'm not even going to show him this yet.
Please don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to show this, and we're going to have a meeting tomorrow, and let's just go from there. Okay. And then in the meeting tomorrow, we can show Jay these, and we can kind of maybe even combine both and see what happens with those. Cause this is great.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's great that you have that you brought him in, because you know, what's wrong with more minds getting together and creating something even better. So I think it's going to be good. We can bounce off each other's ideas and stuff like that. So what time tomorrow about us is good for you? I'll just go on your calendar then. Is that cool?
Yeah, just go into my calendar.
So he's in India, and it was like 1 a.m. So I'm thinking like, so in India, it would be, trying to think. So in London, I'll figure it out. But like, what's like the latest and earliest time for you that you don't like? What's like
my Calendly is my Calendly.
So
like
that you'll go to it.
I literally live by it.
All right, cool. All right, okay, Batis. Cool. Well, I will. I'll set the meeting in, and we'll start. Hey, did you check out? So you speak German. Did you check out those animations? Man, he's good, huh? He's awesome, Rory. He's really good.
Where do I see them?
Remember the text messages I sent you with the videos from him? So I'll show you. Like, well, if you go to our text messages and you look at the he's gonna be doing the models, the actual models, and he's gonna be doing the animations for the reel and stuff like that. So he's amazing. He's like the one that did those animation cartoons I showed you. The YouTube links, remember?
Oh, amazing. Okay, got it. Wow. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's who's going to be modeling.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, in that case, we'll probably just pair him together with the guy we have. Would you be open to, if my guys really like him, to figure out some sort of like month-to-month contract through you on him?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Okay.
What about Jay though? Because I mean, that's like, so Jay, what would his part play in this then as a designer?
It's up to you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's just go with it tomorrow and see what happens. Okay.
Okay.
Rory will take the designs, but he won't design them. So he's amazing. He's very amazing at what he does, but he needs a concept. And if you actually look at
I completely understand.
Yeah. So, and if you look at the messages, Jay is willing, that's how we've been working on our projects, is we like to take if you look at the pictures I sent you of how we do it in steps. So we'll start off with the sketch, like what your guy sent. And then from the sketch, we'll take it to the drawing board and we'll make an all over 3D picture for Rory to look and make sure everything's perfect. So, but yeah, let's just do it tomorrow, see what happens. He's excited to get started. You speak German, that's amazing. So now he can be at the meetings. That's awesome news. So I will set a meeting with you and I will see you tomorrow then. Okay? Sound good?
Cool.
All right, awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, Batis. Bye.
Bye.
Come on.